Are no-fault divorce laws the same in every state? Imagine being able to get a divorce without pointing fingers or proving who was wrong. That's what no-fault divorce laws aim to do. But are these laws the same everywhere? The answer is no. All 50 states and the District of Columbia allow no-fault divorce as of 2025, but the rules differ quite a bit from place to place. In some states, you can file for divorce simply because you and your spouse have irreconcilable differences or your marriage has broken down beyond repair. That's the core idea behind no-fault divorce. However, the way each state handles the process varies. For example, about 15 states are called true no-fault states. That means you can only file on no-fault grounds, with no option to claim fault or wrongdoing by your spouse. California, Florida, and Washington are examples of these states. Other states are what we call hybrid states. They let couples file for divorce on no-fault grounds but also give the option to allege fault if they want. So, in these states, you could say the marriage ended because of cruelty, adultery, or abandonment if you choose. Waiting periods are another difference. Some states requiring couples to live apart for a certain time before they can get divorced. Hawaii, for instance, requires a separation of at least 2 years, while Kentucky only needs 2 months. Other states might have no separation period at all or shorter waiting times. Legislation is also changing in some places. Indiana has proposed laws that restrict no-fault divorce for couples with children, requiring proof of fault or third-party testimony. Texas and Oklahoma are exploring laws that focus on covenant marriage, which emphasizes counseling and longer waiting periods before divorce. States like New York only recently adopted no-fault divorce laws in 2010, and before that, they needed couples to agree and be separated for a period. Maryland and Washington, D.C. have updated their laws to follow more modern no-fault principles. All these differences matter because they affect how easy or difficult it is to get a divorce, what kind of proof is needed, and how long the process takes. Family lawyers need to understand these rules because they influence advice and strategy. So, while no-fault divorce is available across the country, the specific laws, procedures, and options for claiming fault vary from state to state. That means no-fault divorce laws are not exactly the same everywhere, but they all share the goal of making divorce less confrontational and more straightforward.